Oh my gosh. These skaters are eating me alive. Hey guys, welcome back to Integrity Off-Road. Today, we are going to be going over everything that I've done so far to the 2025 two-door Wrangler Sport, how much it all cost me, and what the next steps are for this build. My 2025 Jeep Wrangler two-door Sport came in MSRP at $39,275. After all the rebates and discounts, I ended up buying it for around $32,000 and some change. I purchased the cheapest Jeep Wrangler that was available on the lot. It was the two-door with an automatic transmission, power locks, power windows, and a factory hardtop, which was the only features that I absolutely wanted to have on my Wrangler. Now, as far as the other features, as far as heated seats, heated steering wheel, remote start, passive entry, it comes with none of that. This is as basic as it comes for 2025, with the exception of the automatic transmission and hardtop, as opposed to a soft top and manual transmission. As soon as I got my Wrangler home, the very first thing I did, I hopped on Amazon and I ordered a set of these doors-off mirrors. These things are really cool because they hard mount directly into the pillar itself instead of going down into the hinges, which is going to help keep it more stabilized and more up in the air, which makes it a little bit easier to see. I've had a set that actually goes into the hinges and they sit just a little bit lower than what I like, but these sit up just high enough to give you perfect clearance. And these things go for, on Amazon at the time of this recording, for the same day that I purchased the mirrors, I also bought them with these foot pegs right here. I absolutely love these because they are branded with the 1941, which kind of goes with the theme of my Jeep. Even on the back side of it, where your foot typically goes, it actually has a silhouette of a Jeep. These things are super inexpensive. They're easy to bolt on. The quality of them is really, really good. And I picked these up for... Now, unless you purchase a Willys trim or higher, you'll notice that on the front end of the Sport and the Sport S, there is a little piece of plastic trim that go between the fender and the bumper. As soon as I got it home, the very, very first thing I did, even before I purchased the mirrors and the foot pegs, is I took them off. It is 8 7mm bolts on each side, plus a couple of plastic clips you got to pop out. But as long as you know how to do that, this modification will cost you. Now, these next few modifications are something that I'm sure that we're all guilty of, and that is shopping off of Facebook Marketplace. And let me stop you right there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You can find a lot of great deals on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist if you know where to look. Now, this next one that I am going to show you are the factory Mopar rock sliders that came off of a 2025 Jeep Wrangler Willys. A guy that I work closely with purchased a 2025 Jeep Wrangler Willys. He made a lot of modifications to his own vehicle, including a 2-inch lift kit from Clayton, as well as some MotoFab rock sliders. So he took all of that off and actually offered it to me. So what I've got on here is the Mopar rock sliders, Willys suspension, along with an 1.5-inch Terraflex spacer lift. And all of this cost me. Now, before I talk to you about the wheels and tires on my Jeep, I do have to point this guy out. In order for me to fit the 35-inch tires that are on here, I did need to reinforce this hinge. So what I did, I compared the pricing between Mopar and what I could find off of Amazon. The Mopar kit for the hinge reinforcement was going to cost me around $700 if I were to go that route. So I did a little bit of digging on Amazon and I found an exact replica of the Mopar kit. I mean, even the build and everything looks exactly the same. The total cost for the hinge reinforcement was... Now let's talk wheels and tires. I initially wanted my Jeep Wrangler to look as close to the Extreme Recon package as I possibly could. I mean, I even priced out the fender flare extensions, the Extreme Recon wheels, the suspension, the whole 9 yards. I shopped it all. My biggest hangup was actually trying to find the Extreme Recon wheels. I did look on Marketplace trying to find some. Unfortunately, people are a little bit more reluctant to let go of those wheels and tires, so I had to do a little bit more digging. I jumped over to customoffsets.com, did a little bit of searching around, and I actually landed on a wheel that I think I like a little bit better. So what I ended up going with was a 17-inch by 8.5 GFX TR19 wheel, and I paired that with the BF Goodrich KO2 35 by 12.5-inch tire. Now, if you remember in a previous video, I mentioned that I had to split up the order. I was able to get 4 from Custom Offsets, but then I had to buy the spare tire from extremeterrain.com. But that total setup cost, and so far the total cost of this build came to, and guys, I wanted to thank you once again for stopping by and checking out my channel. I have a lot more planned for my 25 Jeep Wrangler, but I want to leave it up to you. What do you think I should do next? I am torn between bumpers, front and rear. Should I go with the OEM Rubicon style steel front and rear bumper? Or should I go more aftermarket? If aftermarket, what brands do you recommend? And also in a later video, I am planning on revealing some of the decals that I have planned for this Jeep, including some names that I'm thinking. But I want to hear from you guys first. Leave a comment down below what you think I should name this Jeep. I won't give away what I'm thinking, but I want to hear from you guys first. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. In the meantime, ride with integrity.